Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Catalina and I'm the person behind by Catalina Design, and in this tutorial I will show you how to work a sleeve on the Lace Meadow Tee. I was posting about this tee a couple of weeks ago, and someone requested or asked if we can add sleeves, longer sleeves to this t-shirt, and I said yes. And then I asked if you want to make a tutorial on how to do it, and many people ask yes. And then I said okay, yeah, let's do the tutorial. So now I will show you how to wear the sleeve, but first I will need to undo the edge of my sleeve, because I will show you this tutorial how to wear the sleeve right into the armhole side rows. If you want, and if you prefer to have like a line, a separating line between the body of the t-shirt and the sleeve, this will have double purpose. Maybe if you want to have that detail at the beginning of the sleeve, I think it will look nice. And also it helps with the stitches to wear the lace stitch pattern right into the stitches in a single crochet row. Maybe you will find it easier. And I will take you step by step how to count the side rows and the stitches. I will work this sleeve a bit longer, just to give you an idea about the drape of the sleeve, how it will fall into your t-shirt. I'm using the same yarn but in a different color, because I didn't have any of the cream color left, and maybe that's why it's looking a little bit weird, because you can see the transition in between the armhole and the sleeve, because it's a pretty bold color, the one that I'm using for the sleeve. But I'm sure that if you are using the same color, then the transition will be seamless and you won't be able to see exactly where the sleeve starts. I'm confident about this because into the lace pattern, it's easy to make this transition. So yeah, this is what we will be working on today. I hope you will find this tutorial useful. If you want a longer sleeve or a short sleeve or middle sleeve Lace Meadow Tee, then I hope you'll find this video helpful. The Meadow Tee tutorial is up on my channel. I will link it in the description and maybe also somewhere over here. So go check that one. And that one first, and then come back to this one when you want to add your sleeve. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to add this section to the initial video, but I will try to link this video into the original video as well, so it will be easier for you to find all the parts. So now let's get to work. Okay, so let's see how we can add a sleeve to the Lace Meadow Tee. First, this t-shirt is worked the back panel bottom up. We are shaping the shoulders, and then from the shoulders we continue with the front panel. And at the end, after finishing both panels, we're joining the sides. Of course, here I let a bit of a slit on the sides, and we are working a ribbing, a 3 rows ribbing, single crochet, back post single crochet, and single crochet. The full tutorial is on my YouTube. I will link it somewhere to see it. Now, if you want to work the sleeve, you can work it after finishing the and joined everything. It can be worked in the round, but if you want, you can work the sleeves before joining, so you will be working flat like this. Yeah, so you will be adding from the armhole, you will start working the sleeve. But because I already join it together, and I don't want to undo everything. This is actually in crochet. It's a super nice way to join the two panels. So now let's just say that we are at this point, we finished, we joined both panels together, and now I want to add a sleeve. If you want your sleeve to have this detail on the armhole, around the armhole, before starting working with the sleeve, then you can work this ribbing and then start working on the sleeve. But if you want a more seamless join into your t-shirt and the sleeves, and you want to work right into the lace stitch pattern, then this is what we will be doing right now. So now I will have to find the end over here and trying to undo the edging. This will be kind of tricky. It's taking like forever to find that end. Okay, I found something. Because I was working the sleeve edge right after finishing joining the front and the back panel with this lace pattern, and now because after showing you the process of how to work a sleeve into the armhole, then I will need to put back the edging and do the t-shirt as it was. So I won't cut this yarn, and I'm putting a stitch marker just to be able to tie it this way and make sure that it's not staying in my way. So now what we will be doing here, because we will need to consider this edging, this side row as stitches to be able to work our pattern. So we have double crochet, double crochet, double crochet sorry, and then single crochet, single crochet, single crochet. So where I have two double crochet, I will consider 2 stitches, and into the single crochet 1 single stitch. Now I will rejoin yarn here at the armpit. This will add a few more stitches, and if I'm doing this correctly, I could just rejoin here, because I can build this row from the single crochet stitch. Let's see. I might not have the multiple of stitches that I need, but I will adjust this on the way. So now I will start with a chain 1 after joining right on the right side of the joining. Then I will work a single crochet. I'm using the same 5mm crochet hook, and then I will chain 1. The pattern said to skip 1 stitch, and I will skip these chains over here and single crochet. Then I will chain 3. The pattern says to skip 2 stitches, so I will skip this double crochet side row and going into the single crochet and work my double crochet. Now chain 3. I have to skip again 2 stitches, so I will skip the side row double crochet. Then I will chain 1, and I worked single crochet, and now I need to skip 1 stitch. Okay, so I will skip the top of the double crochet and going into the bottom of the double crochet. Now chain 3. I need to skip 2 stitches, so I skip the single crochet and the top. and then I'm going with the double crochet into the bottom of that double crochet. So you need just to consider the stitches, the side row as stitches to be able to build up this first row. Now again, I will skip the single crochet side row and the top of the double crochet side row and going into the bottom. Now chain one, I will skip the single crochet side row and going into the top of the double crochet, chain 3, bottom single crochet, and I need to go into the top of the double crochet, chain 3, I'll skip bottom single crochet, going into the top of single crochet, chain 1, skipping the bottom of the single crochet of the double crochet and going into the single crochet row. And this is how we are building the first row. I will finish this. I hope that it's quite of clear what we are doing here. So again, consider the side row double crochet as 2 stitches and the single crochet as 1 single stitch. As I said, you can wear the border first or at least 1 row in single crochet, and it will make it easier for you to build up this lace stitch pattern. I will finish this row and meet you at the end and see what we are doing next. I am reaching the end of the row, and into this space over here to finish my stitch pattern I will need to work this sequence over here. So I will try to find a place for the stitches. So here I will need to skip 2 stitches, so I will go into the middle of this double crochet, or you can even here, but I will try to go into the middle, not into the bottom, because it will look more nicer this way. Let's try. So I'm going with the double crochet over here, and then I will chain 3, and all I need to do is to join into the first single crochet over here. So you need to play with the pattern to make sure that you complete the full pattern of this. And now I just worked 1 row, and you can now either going only on the right side, or if you want you can go and work turn your work. Now my pattern, so here I have the single crochet, and usually I will need to work in between in this one chain space a double crochet. So I will go with my hook over here, and I will do it as a chain 3. So this is my double crochet, and then I will need to chain 3 again, that's separating row, and now I'm going single crochet, chain 1, single crochet, double crochet, chain 3, single crochet, double crochet, and from now we just follow the pattern. So I will continue with this to the end of the row. At the end of the row we're simply chaining 3 and joining into the third stitch. Now, because we went a bit into the front when we slipped that single crochet, and now I don't want to go again into the front. You can do that, but then you will go with your joining line a bit to the left. So now I'm turning and working the single crochet that it's behind, then chain one and single crochet, and then continue with my pattern. And now we are on our starting point, yeah, like over here, and we will repeat this two rows until we complete the length that we want. Okay, so let's see. So this is our sleeve. Of course, that if it will be into the same yarn, it won't be that visible, the stitches over here. I will work a few more rounds just to show you how the sleeve is draping, and also is draping, I don't know if it's a word, this one, and also to show you at the end how to maybe make the same edge as we did here to finish off this sleeve. I will work a few more rows. A lot of work for this tutorial purpose, but I hope it will worth it, and it will help you to make this t-shirt exactly as you want. So I will go and work a few more rows, and then we will meet again to finish off the sleeve. Okay, I worked 10 rows for the sleeve. So let me show you how to make this edging after finishing the length of the sleeve. Of course, that you can work in the length as many rows as you want until you reach the desired length. But I will stop now because I will need to undo everything anyways and work the edging back again. I have to admit that the idea of working this t-shirt with long sleeve is kind of clicking right now, but I don't have the same yarn, and I don't want to order more yarn, and I think I will let it as a tee. Maybe in the future, if I will find some other yarn to use, I will start all over and I will make a Lace Meadow Tee but with sleeves. Now let me show you how to finish off the sleeve and to try it on and see if it has the drape that we wanted and if it's not looking weird. Okay, so now the first thing that we'll need to do before this edging is to work around to straighten this waves, because chain 3 over here is a bit too much. It's like a wavy edge, and right from where I am with the yarn, I will do a single crochet. Then I will chain 3 and work a double crochet into the one chain space in between the single crochet stitches. I hope you can see. And now chain 3 and work a single crochet here. If it's too much, the chain 3, and if you feel like this is curling also, so it's creating waves, you can also maybe chain a little bit less or alternating between chaining 2 and chaining 3. Maybe you ask yourself, okay, but we are chaining 3 the same as we did before. Yeah, but here we have 3 stitches, and instead of 3 stitches we have only 1. So if we are counting the stitches, we have 1 2 3, then skip 2 if you remember, 4 5 6 7 8. So we have 8 stitches, and now we have 1 4 5 and with the 3 8 stitches. So actually we're recreating the base that we had into the foundation chain, and I will continue like this to the end of the round. Okay, so this was it with this row, and now you can continue from now and add any edge as you wish. If you're starting with a single crochet, then work into the chains and into the stitches as well. You can find this edging into the t-shirt tutorial if you want to watch it out. So I finished the round, straightening the edge of the sleeve. I will save myself some time and not working the ribbing, the single crochet and the back post single crochet ribbing, because I will need to undo it anyways. If you want to work the same pattern, you already did it. If you're at this point with the sleeve, I think you already did it with the collar and the bottom hem, so you already know how to work this edging. If not, you can watch the video tutorial for the t-shirt, and then you will need to work the same pattern. Now let's try this on and see how the sleeves is draping, if we are on the right track with this one. Okay, so I think it's looking pretty good like this. I think it's not bad even with this color. So yeah, this is how you, of course, that if you want to go with longer sleeve, then you can do it. I will do the straight sleeve because it will be a bit weird to decrease on this pattern. Not impossible, but it's supposed to be easy to make t-shirt and not to overcomplicate stuff. So yeah, this is how we worked the sleeve for the Lace Meadow Tee. Hey, thank you so much for watching. I hope this tutorial is helpful for you if you want to wear this Lace Meadow Tee with sleeves. And if you have any more questions regarding this the sleeve, or maybe regarding this tutorial, then please feel free to comment below and I will be happy to help you out. This was it for this tutorial. I hope you'll have a great week ahead, and see you next time. Bye.